Welcome to Prophetic Information Ministries, where we blow the trumpet, the shofar, around the world, informing you with prophetic news and bringing God's miracle ministry to the world. People, my heart is aching right now because I believe the Lord has a message for you. But I'm going to speak from my heart right now. People, Bible prophecy is being fulfilled at a much faster rate now in history than ever it has been. All you have to do is look around. Look around what's happened in Haiti here recently. Look at everything there. Many earthquakes are hitting all over the world. China recently had one a few years back. It killed thousands of people. This is going to increase, people. Things are going to happen this year that's going to make people stop in their tracks. Say, what is going on here? That's why ministers like myself and others are trying to get God's truth out there to the world. I would encourage you to do a research on the internet or wherever. Go to your local church, preferably a non-denominational church, because God, Jesus Christ, wanted His church set up in a certain way. They're built upon the foundations of the apostles, the prophets, the teachers, the pastors, and evangelists. I think you can find that in Ephesians chapter 4. People, we need to know the truth. What is going on out here? Many of us have a call of God on their lives. I'm going to be doing a teaching on the call of God. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about my call. But you also have a call of God on your life that you need to start walking out into. That's what I'm doing now. I have to be obedient to God, because we are in the last days. This is it, people. We have the mark of the beast system rising so fast, it scares people. I don't like what I see out there. The scanners, the computer chips in animals, livestock. They're going to put those chips in people one day, soon. That's just a testing ground for them. The Antichrist is here on the planet. I've known that for years. Now his system is coming into place. Bible prophecy is happening, people. Wake up! There's a lot of prophets out there telling people of the world to wake up. Open your eyes. The day of the Lord is at hand. And my heart aches. My heart aches for the people who doesn't have God in their hearts. The lost. People. I'm talking to fellow Christians. People who have a call of God on their life, who is willing to accept that call. It's time for us to go out and reach the lost like never has been done before, because they need us. There's no sense to be putting things off anymore, putting it on the back burner, be procrastinating anymore. There's no sense into that. I've done that for years, a long time now. But God, when He wants something, He turns up the pressure on you. And I'm willing to accept my call, or you. If you don't know what to do, find a good church. Or go to your church. Go to your pastor and say, hey, what can I do to help? What can I do to volunteer? It doesn't matter what you do volunteering. You know, I volunteered for 8 years with the ministry, for 4 years with the ministry. Then I got put on staff for 4 years. The best 8 years of my life. I'm not with that ministry anymore because God told me to leave. But that's okay. I still love them people very dearly. And if they just happen to be watching, I love you. And I always will. I've always had a great deal of respect for you. But it's time for me to step out into the limelight and be the minister that God has chosen me to be. And people, there's a lot of hurting people out there. And I don't like that. So, one of the things that God has led me to is another ministry up in Seneca, Kansas called the Church of the Coming King with Pastor Leo Stratman. You can see his website at thechurchofthecomingking.com. And one of the first times I went up there, he was doing a healing service, and he asked if anybody had any back problems. Well, a few people came up, and he put them in a regular fold-up chair, had them set, and he lifted up their legs. And they may be off an inch or two, but he prayed for them in Jesus' name that they'd be healed. And instantly, the other leg that was shorter began to grow. And I said, wow, that's cool. Because that's something God's shown me all my life about instantaneous healings. Something I'd be doing for Him. And I've been shown how to use prayer cloths. You know what are prayer cloths? And you can look it up in Acts chapter 19, verse 11 and 12. I've sent out many of her prayer cloths, and so is Pastor Leo. And great miracles happening. And I'm just amazed at what God, the power of God, what He has and how He loves His people. So if you need a prayer cloth, contact myself or Pastor Leo. You can request one at propheticinformationministries.com. You can call me. You can call Pastor Leo on the phone. We'll pray for you and we'll send one out. But people, get closer to God right now. Because we're at the last days. Where do you want to go, heaven or hell? It's up to you. May God bless each and every one of you. Continue to tuning in to Prophetic Information Ministries as I do more teachings that the Lord leads me to. And God bless in each and every one of you. And thank you for tuning in.